It's been well over 60 years since the Douglas DC-8 conducted its first flight. Along with the Boeing 707, this aircraft was one of two narrow-body quad-jets that are widely considered to have catalyzed the jet age. A handful of examples remain active today, even after more than half a century in the skies. Let's examine a few in today's video. Before we jump in, just a note to say that photos and videos of these particular aircraft may be scarce, but we'll do our best to show relevant aircraft. So, data from chaviation.com lists 3 examples of the DC-8 as being active today. One of these classic quad-jets is a DC-8 CF that bears the complex registration Oscar Bravo 2158 Papa. It initially entered service with Trans-America Airlines in 1970, making it nearly 52 years old. Interestingly, the jet was initially a DC-8 CF before undergoing a conversion in 1984. The redesignation was the result of an engine swap from the original Pratt & Whitney JT3D7 to the CFM International CFM 562. The aircraft spent a decade at Astar Air Cargo as seen in the photograph here. It now flies for Skybus Cargo Charters. Both of the remaining 2 active DC-8s listed by CH Aviation belong to Congolese operator Trans Air Cargo Service. The older of the 2 is a 52-year-old DC-862F that bears the registration 9 Sierra Alpha Juliet Golf. It started its career as a passenger-carrying DC-862 with United Airlines back in September 1969. The aircraft underwent its conversion to a freighter in May 1994. The aircraft later flew for African International Airways before finally moving to Trans Air Cargo Service in July 2008. Here it was initially registered as 9 Quebec Charlie Juliet Golf before taking on its current identity of 9 Sierra Alpha Juliet Golf in July 2017. Meanwhile, the younger of the 2 active DC-8s at Trans Air Cargo Service clocks in at just under 51 years old. As of June 2014, this DC-8 CF had clocked up a whopping 95,064 flight hours across 30,372 cycles, and has surely exceeded the 100,000-hour mark by now. It entered service with Airlift in June 1970 and went on to fly with World Airways, Capital International Airways and Viasa. Under the registration November 801 Whiskey Alpha, it was converted to a freighter upon joining Emery Worldwide in August 1984. The aircraft has been with Trans Air Cargo Service since November 2011. A recently active DC-8 was in operation with Skybus in the form of Oscar Bravo 2059 Papa. However, its last commercial flight was in June, and it hasn't hit the air since August 22nd. Elsewhere online, we can see that aviation database atdb.aero lists a further 2 examples of the DC-8 as still being active today. November 782 Sierra Papa is a 1969-built DC-8 CF that flies for evangelical Christian humanitarian aid organization Samaritan's Purse. The final active DC-8 listed by atdb.aero flies for NASA as November 817 November Alpha. Built in 1969, this DC-872 has recently been busy at Amilcar Cabral International Airport in Cape Verde. Overall, despite the age of these active aircraft, it's great to see the veterans still in action after all these years. What are your thoughts about the Douglas DC-8? What do you make of the history of the plane? Let us know what you think of the aircraft and its operations in the comment section. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.